If this is the first video you watched in the series, go check out number 1, as number 1 will get you caught up to everything. And with that out of the way, let's get the video started. Once again, you're going to go back into your script, save as copy, we're going to create, again, name it E6. This is the final episode, by the way. Alright, so, in here we're going to make a new broadcast and call it Start. Click OK, then just drag all of the when green flag clicked scripts into this. You're going to do the same thing for level. Alright, so, but we're also going to click, we're going to have a show. When I receive title screen, it's going to hide. Now you're going to copy this for basically everyone. So make sure everything is showing. Alright. Fortunately, we don't have to do this with enemies because, well. Alright, so, except, when I receive title screen, we're going to actually delete the clone. Like that. Alright, so. Okay, it's the same thing for spikes. When I receive title screen, hide. Not when green flag clicked, instead. Rather, when I receive start, so it's costume 1, show, make sure to do that with the level as well. Oh, never mind, I already did that, never mind, okay, so, yeah, we're also going to delete the clones for enemy bits, and the background, and the fireball, and the power-up, not the sun though, because we're going to actually hide the sun. And instead of that, we're going to do when I receive start show. Fortunately, there's not a lot of scripts in this, so now when we click the green flag, well, you know. However, we're going to go to the backdrop. So when green flag clicked, broadcast title screen. Now everything should be hidden. If it's not, then just adjust that. So just hide this. Alright, now that everything's hidden, just to make sure, broadcast start. Now everything should be here except, yeah, I forgot that. Okay. Again, just to test, and there we go. We've got our entire game except now. Right, click this. Okay, that is a problem. We're also, when I receive title screen, we're also going to stop we're going to stop the scripts in the sprite. Okay, this isn't a problem for that. The enemies, thought it deleted the clones. Fine, forever delete this clone. Just a test, broadcast start, find an enemy, and then click start. Sorry, click title screen. There we go. Now everything's gone. Start. If I broadcast it again, okay, well, that was fast. Alright. So, let's make the title screen sprites. So, I'm basically just gonna. Alright, so. Now just gonna make the title of the game. Now I don't have a title for my game, so just, yeah, I'm calling mine platformer. If you want to make it bold, then just add an outline with the exact same color. Alright, so when I receive title screen, show. When I receive start, hide. Now, it just so happens that we made it so that it just broadcasts it immediately. We're gonna name this title screen background. Then just make sort of like a button. Alright, so just gonna find like a position. Let's make it -100, sure, like that. Alright. We're just gonna copy this code. Except we're also gonna forever. We're also going to just do a stop other scripts and right here. Forever if and so if touching mouse pointer and mouse down, broadcast start. If it's just touching the mouse pointer, then set brightness effect to sure 20. And also it's just going to set it to 0 right before. Right now when we click the green flag, as you can see, it just does that. However, the one thing is, oh hey, look, I don't know if you can tell, but we said stop all. Instead, we're going to say title screen and stop all sounds right before. Just to test if this works, click the start button, and we've got everything. And if we die 3 times, lives 2, lives 1, lives 0. And as you can see, it goes back to this. I have an idea. Or just touching the title screen background, it'll just die. Start just to make sure that it works. We will go die 3 times. 3, 2, 1, 0. Now that seems to fix our problem. However, you hear the psh. So now we have a working title screen. However, the one thing we need is like better text engine. So make a new sprite. Also make sure to name this, call it start button. So just make this like numbers. Alright, so you're gonna type the numbers 1 to, we're gonna, actually no, 0 to 9. Make sure to name the costume. So this is 0 because, well, the number is 0. Duplicate it. Make sure that this is 1 because this is going to be the number 1. Just match the costume name with the number that you're typing. This is the number 2. This is the number 3. This is a very easy part. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna stop at 9 because, so 0 through 9. Then we're going to create clones for, we're gonna name it number. So going to be an if then else statement. If number equals 1, repeat length of lives. Make a new variable, call it num. For the sprite only, set num to 1, repeat length of lives, switch costume to letter 1 of apple. We're going to switch this to letter num of lives, change num by 1, and we're going to create a clone of myself, and then change x by shirt 10, and then we'll just find a nice spot for it, like no, why do I keep doing that? No. Alright, so just drag it like really close to that. Alright, so there we go. So we've got a script. I'm gonna go to that position. So it's 204, 168. Alright. We're going to hide the num value. We're gonna hide the score. Not score, lives. Create clones for, let's go for 1. Just to check, we have 4. I chose 44 because, well, we need to hide the original sprite. When I start as clone, show. We're gonna make a new broad message, and we're gonna call it delete number clone. Can I just type for 1 minute? So when I receive delete number clones, it's going to delete this clone. So there we go. Now forever, create clones for 1, and we're going to duplicate this and set it to 2. We haven't defined 2 yet, so just drag this over the score value. And it's... oh, hang on, I need to show. Whoops, that was the clone. Alright, so you're gonna hide. We're gonna hide the score value now. And we'll just keep the 204 the same, and we're gonna change this to 147. Instead of lives, it will be score. Switch costume to letter num of score. And now the only problem is we're creating clones and then deleting them. So easy fix, just do that instead. And then we unpause. And as you can see, we've got a working text system that displays not only our score, but also our lives. Very handy. I need to click the green flag because I accidentally offset that. Alright. So we haven't defined that. So instead, when I receive start, do this. When I receive title screen, we're going to delete this clone and then stop other scripts in Sprite right there. Alright, just a test. 2 lives, 1 life, and they do not display anymore. One thing that I should note, we don't know what these values are. Okay, easy fix. Call it HUD display. You don't have to call it that, but I don't know. You're going to delete all the blocks. Just grab the character head. We're going to delete all these costumes. We don't need them. Delete, and then we're just going to make Scratch Cat head. Make sure it's in, we're going to shrink it down. Alright, so we're just going to find a good spot for that to be. So, rather I'm going to, like, make a scratch cat head. Then also I'm gonna make a just there you go. Now it's like it shows you how many lives you've got. Then we're also going to type score, and then we're going to do that. Alright, so just find a good spot for that. And when I receive start forever, go to front layer. We're going to show right before that. And then when I receive title screen, we are going to hide. Now let's test. See, as you can see, there are 3 lives, and we have a score of 0. Now now our score is 250. Our score is 500, 750. I can't even get that fast. And yeah, so we're done. We are done in this tutorial. We don't need to do anything else. We are done. So if you want to, you can delete the E6 and click share.